Peace FM 104.3.
Let's move on, Mr. President. One of the accusations about where Juma Hone say more abandoned projects, all kind social infrastructure. Senya moye say Juma, but otia yes, we abandoned project, we abandoned way. We predecessor Numa wabeye ebi wo ho a oba wejemu. Yenim say minority caucus ewo mrachebedwem akọ aprobo omakopi voter region aflawo ohene kra ka say school e-blocks omusi wo ho mwajemu na enyahwe ene ye one accusation abandoning project omanpanyi Mahama Kwapa che say Komenda sugar factory ade a wo sheda pa say $24 million bia Indian government say mama meje no wankwankwaje ka ho na Komenda adwuma no atwe asan Biswaka say road networks, Upper West region. Into accusations in the ho. Openi, uso musaying say a Juma ya de Ghana Sika air also when ye.
She said, Mika, you want to be out here. If you say as if because the reality, the facts on the ground tell you a completely different story. In fact, Komenda,
okay.
Just to begin with.
And
say Mikoka says you can't build a house by starting at the roof without building a foundation because the house will collapse. That is exactly what has happened as far as Komenda is concerned. But let me just state some simple facts about Komenda.
Mm-hmm.
When the factory was built,
yes.
Immediately after the factory was built, it shut down. This was in the NDC time.
May 2016.
May 2016. Immediately after its commissioning, on the 30th of May 2016, the factory was shut down because of lack of access to raw materials. And soon after, a transaction advisor who was appointed by the then NDC government, I think it was Price Waterhouse. Was it Price Waterhouse? Came to try and assist the government to sell 70% of its shares in the factory.
70%.
70% of the shares in the factory. And all this is happening in the Mahama era. It's not my time. Up and down, no progress. Why? Because the fundamental issue which has dogged the Komenda sugar factory, the absence of plan for supply of raw materials, makes it a very, very difficult project.
$24 million, he says, was there for you to pick from the Indian government. You did it.
But why? I didn't know no one for says the money was there before he left office. Why didn't he access it? The money was there before he left office. But in fact, it was going to be difficult to access the money because the factory itself that he had built had collapsed. Are you going to go and tell people you want some more money when the thing that you built is in itself on the back foot?
When you can say it had collapsed, I mean,
shutdown of a factory. How do you understand it?
Tell them some maintenance.
Immediately after you've built the factory.
Well,
then you bring it down it was shut down for lack of raw materials to feed the factory. And this is the point that I've been making, that the whole planning of the Komenda sugar factory was wrong from the get-go. What we have been trying to do, what Alan Chamating has been trying to do, and it's a very valiant effort that he has made, is to try now to reconfigure the investment in such a way that he has now access also to raw material supplies for the factory. I think the work that has been done between him, the transaction advisor, and the board of the company is now in a situation whereby, God willing, by February next year, we will have got the Komenda sugar factory working. And
by February next year?
This is the target that we have.
Do we have raw material?
They've made arrangements now to supply the factory with the raw material.
How sustainable is that, Mr. President?
It's going to be sustainable. If the factory is the factory is going to start working, it has to be sustainable. Because when you come back to it and you understand how it is that the poor planning continues to be an albatross around our neck, the question you're asking,
your roof and your foundation. Yes, how sustainable?
How sustainable is it? Because the initial planning never properly incorporated raw material supplies into the project. Because if that had been so, we would not be in this discussion today. But the arrangements have been. We're talking about roads.
Yeah.
There's so many examples. When you talk about ongoing projects, many of the roads that allegedly we have stalled had no development at all before I came into office.
Really?
I can give you several. The flyover over the motorway from Flower Pot. Physical progress at the time I came to I came to office was 0%. Today it's about 25% movement. There was no development whatsoever. The name, a concept in the air. You're looking at the Bogatanga Boko Polimakum Road. Physical progress as of December 2016, 0%. Today it's nearly 40%, the development of it. There are several other examples. The Ketekrache Kpanda Nyankpali Road, 9% development at the time when I came into office, is now 98% complete. You're talking about the Kansa Wurudu bypass,
yes,
phase 3. Physical progress as of December 2016, 10%. Today is 97% virtually complete. You talk about the whole main road in the center, the dualization process of the whole. I came to meet physical progress at 8%. Today, we're talking 50%, the development. The Eastern Corridor Road, lots 5 and 6, which have been the subject of a lot of discussion. When we came in, the physical progress there was 55%. Today, it is 78%. In Kwanta, Dambai Road, the reconstruction.
Eastern Corridor Road, no?
No.
Okay, and Quantantin and Amibisano.
No, separate. 6.85% was the rate of physical progress at the time when we came in. Today, it's 61%. I mean, there's several such examples, which shows you that the allegation that we have abandoned the road projects that we came to head is difficult.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.